Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Chef Vic Cuisine. Today, we're making goiga, or Vietnamese chicken salad. Now, a friend of mine introduced me to this salad, and I immediately had to learn how to make it myself. It's very light and refreshing, yet surprisingly filling. So I'd go with this when you want a light meal option. So, let's get started. Alright, so for the ingredients, we're going to start off with the salad, and we're going to need 2.5 cups worth of cooked shredded chicken. And that's going to be about 1 to 2 chicken breasts cold. Then we're also going to need some kosher salt for a water scrub, 2 green onions, about 2 inches worth of ginger that we're going to peel and chop, 6 cups of shredded Napa cabbage, 3/4 cup of fresh mint, roughly chopped, 3/4 cup of shredded carrots, which should take about 2 medium-sized carrots, half of a large red onion, thinly sliced, half a cup of fresh cilantro, finely chopped, and half a cup of chopped roasted peanuts. And for our dressing, we're going to make a nyuk cham dressing. And for that, we need 1/4 cup of fresh lime juice, or the juice of 2.5 limes, 1/4 cup of water, 3 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and finally 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce. Alright, so to get things started, you want to bring a pot of water to boil. And while the water begins to boil, we can start to prep our chicken. And so what you want to do is wash both sides of the chicken breasts with a kosher salt scrub on both sides, making sure to rub that salt into the flesh of each chicken breast. This enhances that overall flavor that you're going to get at the end of this dish. And now that our chicken breasts are prepped, you want to poke holes into each breast using a fork. And this process helps the chicken absorb the flavors that we're going to put into our boiling pot of water. So your goal at this stage is just to poke holes through the chicken breast and not really shred it apart. So now let's prep our seasoning agents for the water. Starting with our green onions, you want to remove the ends of the onions and then just coarsely chop them along the length of the vegetable. Setting that aside, we move on to our ginger, and here you want to peel about 2 inches worth of ginger, and once all that outer peel is removed, you want to create thin slices of the ginger using a sharp knife. At this point, our water should be boiling, and now we want to place our chicken breasts into the boiling water, making sure that there's enough water to submerge them, and then you want to add in your green onion stalks as well as the chopped ginger to the pot. And our goal here is to boil the chicken for 25 minutes. And so while the chicken is boiling, we can prep all the ingredients for our salad. So starting with our carrots, you want to use a peeler to create long, thin shreds of the carrot, and then double back with a sharp knife and chop those shreds into manageable bite-sized pieces. Next up, we have our Napa cabbage. Make sure to wash this thoroughly, as we want to always ensure that our salad is nice and fresh. And for this, all you need to do is take a sharp knife and cut thin sections along the length of the cabbage. Each layer in the cabbage will separate, and once the cabbage is all nice and chopped, you want to transfer this to a large mixing bowl. Next up, we have our half of a large red onion, and for this, you want to remove the outer peel as well as cutting off the root and the stem. And now you want to create thin slices along the length of the onion. And once that's sliced, you want to take your time and separate each layer so that you'll end up with plenty of slices of red onion. And once your onion is nice and chopped, you want to transfer those to your large mixing bowl with the cabbage as well. Next up, we have our mint leaves. And for these, you don't have to chop them up very much. I would say only a few coarse chops will do the job. And fun fact, if you were to chop it up too much, you may end up creating a bitter flavor from the mint leaves. So only a few chops will do the trick. And then just transfer your chopped mint leaves into the bowl. Next up, we have another delicious herb, cilantro. And for this, you definitely want to chop it up into fine pieces, just to ensure we spread all that great flavor throughout the salad. And so just like the rest of the ingredients, once that's finely chopped, you want to transfer that to the mixing bowl as well. And finally, we want to add our previously shredded carrots as well as the chopped peanuts to the mixing bowl. And using a pair of tongs, you want to toss the salad until all the ingredients are well dispersed amongst each other. And all the great supporters of the Chef Vic Cuisine channel know what I'm going to say next. If you want this salad to taste really good, make sure to toss in a like button too. It really helps the channel out, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to see more recipes just like this one. By this point, our 25 minutes of boiling are probably up, and you want to remove the chicken breast from the hot water. And for shredding the chicken, I find it easiest to use 2 forks for this process. But basically you want to insert your forks into the chicken breast and pull them apart, ripping the chicken as you go. And your goal here is to get plenty of shredded chicken to disperse amongst this salad. And to add just a bit more flavor to the chicken, you want to season the chicken with a thin layer of salt and black pepper. Give all the shredded chicken another toss again to make sure that each piece gets a bit of that seasoning, and then it's ready to be placed into the salad. I would toss the salad once more once the chicken has been added to give the chicken a chance to evenly disperse amongst the rest of the ingredients. Okay, now let's make our delicious dressing. In a small bowl, you want to whisk together our lime juice, the water, the honey, the fish sauce, and the chili garlic sauce. Whisking these all together until they're well combined. And the fish sauce is a key ingredient in creating a nice authentic Nook Cham dressing. When you're ready to serve this salad, you want to add a portion of the salad into a serving bowl and then pour the amount of dressing you'd like over the salad and toss it well. And this is best served cold, and with that, it's ready to enjoy. Congrats, you just made a Vietnamese chicken salad right at home. When I was first introduced to this salad, I was shocked on not only how good it tastes, but how healthy it came across as well. So I would definitely make this your go-to if you're looking for a lighter portion salad while on a weight loss journey, but you don't want to skip out on all that good flavor. And this recipe works great as an excellent appetizer or a meal prep option as well. But as always, this recipe and many more can be found in my cookbook, Chef Vic Cuisine Volume 2, Elevating Your Inner Chef. And that's available on Amazon, and I'll be sure to leave a link to that in my description box. And feel free to click the pop-up on the screen for more information on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button for me. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to see more recipes just like this one. And sharing is caring, so if you think someone else will enjoy this recipe as much as you did, feel free to share this with all your family and friends. And stay tuned for next week, where I show you to make this delicious dessert, cashew chocolate chip cookies. You don't want to miss this one. It's super easy and they taste amazing. Well, thanks again. I truly do appreciate all of you all's support. Check out more videos on my page now, and I'll see you next week on another episode of Chef Vic Cuisine. And until then, peace.